Out of all the sea creatures, cephalopods are one of the most prominent ones, mainly consisting of squids, octopuses, cuttlefish, and nautiluses. Cephalopods are the most intelligent, beautiful, and diverse creatures of nature. Their sizes, shapes, colors, and traits make them the most appealing habitats people should know. Evolving for 500 million years, cephalopods means a head-foot, and they are called head-feet because their heads and feet are clearly merged. They belong to the highly advanced and organized phylum Mollusca group of marine animals. To know more details about these miraculous beings, we will have to go into the details of what the cephalopod's unique biology is. Fossil record. With almost 17,000 species of fossil cephalopods, it can be easily said that they are the most diverse creatures that ever existed. However, three distinct fossil clades are entirely extinct: Endoceratoidea, Actinoceratoidea, and Bactriotoidea. We are fortunate to still find some of the cephalopods in the depths of our ocean, found and living in Paleozoic oceans in some species. These cephalopods reached nearly 10 meters in length. Nautiloids and ammonoids. Nautiloids are the earliest cephalopods found in the fossil record. Initially, they had plain shells, but during the Ordovician, the nautiloids changed their shape into a single plane. They are just like ammonoids that were firstly coiled. However, although both nautiloids and ammonoids look the same, they can easily be distinguished due to their siphuncle and the shapes of their sutures. The siphuncle is the internal tube that connects the different chambers of the shell, whereas sutures are connected lines between shell chamber walls. Now, if you look closely at the siphuncle in nautiloids, it runs through the center of the shell chambers, whereas in ammonoids, it is located along the shell's outer edge. Unique biology of cephalopods. Cephalopods are one of the most intelligent, wise, and clever species. Their unique ways of dodging the predators and luring their prey make them stand out in the crowd, which is why they are known to survive for so long. They have a huge brain, large eyes, a mantle, a funnel, arms at the center of the mouth, and a beak. They are also one of the most creepy-looking creatures. Talk about their brains. Cephalopods are known for their sheer intelligence. They learn and unlearn the surviving methods very quickly, as their nervous system is extremely complex. Keeping in mind their brain-to-body mass ratio, if you have ever seen cephalopods in an aquarium, they will take milliseconds in leaving their place, go and catch their fellow beings, swallow them, and reach back to their place pretending nothing has happened. Nature was also being kind to them, as most of them are all mass and no bones, such as octopuses and jellyfish. Hence, they can fit in the narrowest of passages and catch their prey without even them getting noticed. Diverse in all aspects. If far from their species, cephalopods do not mind socializing with other water animals, such as fishes, etc. Some cephalopods are a size of a frog, but some are as huge as a giant shark. The same is with their speed, from slowly crawling to cover a distance of 1 meter to be able to cover a distance of 50 meters in a blink of an eye. Cephalopods possess all kinds of magical traits. These animals spread their fins and tentacles to form wings and actively control lift force with body posture. Cephalopods' vision is acute, although we must mention that octopuses are the only creature in this category that has the ability to distinguish between the color, size, and shape of objects. The rest of the cephalopods have almost the same vision as a shark's eye. They lack a cornea and have an everted retina, which is the reason their eyes are sensitive to the plane of polarization of light. Nautiluses lack a solid lens, as they have a pinhole in their eyes that lets water pass by. Therefore, they have no other choice but to mainly rely on their sense of smell to identify their surroundings. Nature may have blessed the cephalopods with the most beautiful colors, but all octopuses and some cephalopods also are colorblind. Another strange trait is, except for a few squids that have shown sound detection qualities, almost all the cephalopods are deaf. They are experts in changing their color according to their choice and environment. Cuttlefish can change from camouflage tans to yellow with dark shades in less than a second. It interacts with light and has skin components that help it to adapt to any design in seconds. Some cephalopods are bioluminescent, shining light downwards to deceive predators from finding them. Cephalopods use chromatophores like a muscle, which is why they can change their skin color in milliseconds, leaving the danger speechless. From the most spectacular colors, they can merge into any plant or rock around them, leaving the finders speechless. They also can go transparent and be unseen by the human eye. However, octopuses can turn pale because the brain is unable to achieve both controlling elongation and controlling the chromatophores. In extreme dangerous conditions, Nautiluses and a few species of octopus expel a cloud of dark ink to confuse predators. Cephalopods are the only mollusks with a closed circulatory system. For example, coleoids have two gill hearts that move blood through the capillaries of the gills. Most cephalopods use a copper-containing protein to transport oxygen. Mostly, their blood is colorless when deoxygenated. However, when oxygen circulates in their body, it turns blue. Respiration. The cephalopods leaves gases in the seawater to power jet propulsion. Their respiration allows them to control their speed or generate oxygen through their gills. The gills, which are much more efficient than those of other mollusks, are attached to the ventral surface of the mantle cavity. To achieve fast speeds, gills need to be small so water passes through them quickly. Reproduction and life cycle. As it is established, there are millions of species falling under the category of cephalopods. They all have a rapid growth rate and short lifespans. Except for octopuses, rarely do any cephalopods provide parental care to their offspring. Moreover, the development of an embryo can be affected by temperature, oxygen saturation, pollution, light intensity, and salinity. Most cephalopods wait for cold months to breed, so the offspring would hatch when the weather is warm. However, none can decide the breeding time, as they can last from days to months. Surprisingly, after spawning and reproducing, the adult cephalopods die, leaving the newly born cephalopods alone. Female cephalopods, however, live for a little longer time. Even infant female cephalopods receive sperm and store them until they are all grown up and ready to fertilize. Male cephalopods are aggressive, egoistic, and highly competitive in order to win their favorite adult and mature female cephalopods. All they need to activate this side of theirs is to see brachial photospheres of female cephalopods fall in love and fight for her. They first try to signal the female to choose them, but if seen ignored, they go on to bite their rival or even kill them. As cephalopods are not broadcast spawners, during the process of fertilization, the females use sperm provided by the male via external fertilization. Internal fertilization is seen only in octopuses. Overall, the spectacular and eye-catching cephalopods have amazed the world with their diverse nature, colors, and kinds. Almost 11,000 extinct taxa have been described. Although the soft-bodied nature of cephalopods means they are not easily fossilized, amazing us for more than 400 million years. Cephalopods still have many secrets buried in their species that are yet to be discovered. That is all for now, guys. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to watch more fantastic content.